The call of nature is getting louder and louder every day. I try to ignore it or to think about something else, but it's there always, calling me to get out to play once again. When you're out in the wild on an adventure, you are fully present, focused, and locked into your environment and challenges on hand. You experience what many refer to as flow, this wonderful state of relaxed and calm productivity. Your internal revolutions decelerate and align to the rhythm of the land, the lakes, and nature itself. This rhythm is ancient and wise and has been going on since life itself began. It is at this pace that you find new scope for calmness, creativity, and productivity to arise. Your body and mind are working in perfect balance together, and you are running on the cleanest energy possible. You are one with the land in your most simple state of being, just being. It's these feelings, along with the unrivaled sense of freedom, that make this addictively intoxicating. It's time to go for some more. Hey guys, welcome back to another adventure. We've come to the Lake District today. We're back to the mountains. Classic, old school, just a backpack. It's just us and the mountains. And guess what? There's snow, guys. There's snow in the mountains. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. It's forecast to get to -1 down here in the valley. So up there it's bound to be 3-4 degrees cooler. The wind should pick up a little bit more, but the wind conditions are looking good. I've done an outline, a map, a rough idea of what I want to do, of what I want to cover, but I want to be quite flexible. There's about 5 different tarns, little lakes in the mountains, tarns I like to visit and camp in 2 of those. Making some pretty good progress. We started all the way down from there, all the way down the valley. So we should be close to our first destination, our first tarn. I think it's Styhead. Trying not to sweat here, you know, or to sweat at least as little as possible. Once the sun goes out, it's going to be very cold there. The important thing is to be proactive with your layers, you know. If you anticipate that you're going into a steep incline, take off your layers before that. Don't wait till you're sweaty and then take it off. That's too late by then, you know. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look where we are, guys. I mean, literally on top of the world. It's beautiful. What a bonus the snow is. Visually it's stunning. Can't wait to see more snowy parts, summits, peaks, and the tarns. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. There are certain waters that I trust more than others, especially as you get a bit higher up. And it's been raining like crazy the last few days, and there's snow melting and stuff, and the water's moving so quick, and decent flow as well, good volume of water. So if this isn't fresh, what is, guys? To be honest, we can't trust this water. You can see it, you can trace this water exactly to where it's coming from, right there. We're gonna try and summit Great Gable. It's around 2 p.m. so we got good time until sundown. We're going there somewhere. Keep going, don't give up. Go, go, go. I think we're halfway, guys, more or less. Oh, whew. It's a tough one. It's quite dodgy McDodgy here. The snow makes this very slippery, so I gotta be really careful each step. I gotta make sure I'm paying attention. So I have a feeling like that is a false summit, because it seems too good to be true. And let's find out. It's snowing. It's snowing in May. How cool. Come on, snow. This is the best you got. Dangerous to challenge the weather and Mother Nature. I was just kidding. I was just joking. Friendly conversation. Don't take it seriously. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Opa. This is what it's all about, guys. When you think you're the most uncomfortable, there's a twist. That this is the best point of the trip right now. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. I haven't even made it to the top yet. It's snowing. Completely covered in snow. The sun's gonna come out now. Wow. Guys, check this out. Come on. Look at this. Listen to the noise. How quiet it is. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. And there on the opposite side, I don't know if you guys can see, but there is a tarn right there. That's sprinkling tarn. That's supposedly where I want to camp. But that means we have to go all the way down the valley again and up again there. So that's a lot of calories to spend. But we'll see. That's how thick that snow is. Look. Check this out. That's the thickness of the snow. That's a lot of snow still. Snowing, baby. Oh man, what a treat. What a treat. Thank you. I'm so grateful for being here, guys. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. We are gonna make it to the top. I don't care if I get wet shoes, wet socks. I'm making it to the top, man. We've come too far. Yep, it was a full summit, of course. That was my full summit. That's the real one behind. Or maybe that's also a full summit, who knows? Looks like somebody's doing art at the top of the mountain. Pretty cool, huh? Look at the nose. That's like my nose. That is exactly like my nose. Yep. Alright guys, this is the summit. This is it. This is it. Yeah! Woo! That is amazing. Look at this. Look at my view. What? She's a cold one. She's a cold one. My hands are freezing. Man. Absolutely beautiful. If I fly my drone here, it's gone forever. The wind will just kill it. What a beautiful summit, and sunshine as well, clear sky. As I say that the cloud is blocking the sun. Yeah, I had to say that. This is the highlight of the trip so far, guys. This is absolutely beautiful. We're gonna have to decide if we're gonna camp over there, up there. This is sprinkling Tarn, or if we're gonna camp down below where we came from on Styhead, which is a little bit lower and there's no real snow. I would much rather go to sprinkling Tarn. It's beautiful, and I have unfinished pending business, a story that I will tell you guys later in the tent. Okay. Whoa, that's deep. Opa. Easy does it. Easy does it. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it to sprinkling Tarn. It's a little bit higher. It's gonna be a bit colder, given the altitude difference. It's gonna be colder, but I'm hoping that the southwesterly wind that's coming this way, I hope that southwesterly wind is getting blocked by the mountain, and that's the theory. And then it should be okay. So let's go. And we're gonna camp at sprinkling Tarn. It's probably gonna take me a good hour to get there. God, Let's just take a minute. Let's just take one more minute, guys, to appreciate this wonder. I mean, oh my God, guys. Look at the vastness of this. Your head, your mind expands in these areas, you know? Rather than constrict and stress, this is like relaxing and opening, and creativity arises, and I'm in the flow right now, man. This is definitely flow, and it feels wonderful. I couldn't be happier right now, guys, honestly. I'm just so, I don't even feel tired, you know? I'm gonna crash tonight, but I don't feel tired, just I'm too distracted with how beautiful this all is, you know? It's just amazing, guys. I love it, and I recommend it, guys. Get out there, get outside. You won't regret it, I promise. It's beautiful. Oh, I forgot what it feels like to go uphill now. Oh yeah, that's what it feels like. Okay. Oh, legs. Ooh la la. Ooh la la, we have this whole mountain range to ourselves. Everybody's going home, or has already gone home. I'm like a kid in a candy store. The candy store is unsupervised, and they told me you can have as many sweets as you want. These are my sweets. This is my sweet. This is my sweet shop, guys. Wow. Wonderful, absolutely gorgeous. Tarn. I'm gonna strategize where to put the tent and figure out where the point of lowest wind is, because the wind is hitting us quite hard here. Yep, not great, but we'll figure something out. You see the water there, guys? How calm that water is there. That's clearly off the wind there. Option number one is a no-go. This area is a little bit sheltered from the wind, but it's not dry. Next. Here is a spot potentially number two. It's not even by any means, but it is a little bit more sheltered from the wind. But this is too high up still. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my pack off, put it down, get a nice jacket on, down jacket on, and scout. You know, if I have the pack on me, I'm gonna make, bad decisions. So take off the weight, scout around, and see what we can find. Let's do it, guys. All right, we found a little bit of a spot. This is it, guys. I know it looks like slush to you guys, but it looks like home to me. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It's reasonably level. It's behind this boulder here, which gives us some protection from the southwesterly winds. Luckily, I brought a footprint as well for the tent. So we got two waterproof barriers to work together. So let's go back to get the backpack over there. It feels so much windier here, guys. What a big difference tent positioning makes, huh? Really got to think about where you're going to put your tent. Maximize warmth and minimize discomfort. Let's go back. Guys, so it's time to change clothes. I've been hiking in this and sweating, so I want to make sure everything is super dry. So I'm gonna put my dry clothes now. My feet are absolutely freezing. I can't feel my feet anymore. This is my view from my tent. Absolutely beautiful. It's actually snowing right now. Snowing a little bit. It was forecast like -1 at the valley, so being 500 meters higher should put us close to -4. I'm tent bound at the moment, so I'm just gonna eat, get some energy back in, get some heat back into the body. I don't think I will do any fly fishing today, just because heat is the priority. I forgot the water to get it from the lake, from the Tarn, so now I have to go barefoot because my shoes are completely wet and I can't get my dry socks wet. So let's go barefoot. Let's do it. Current temperature is 0.5 degrees. Look outside my tent, guys. Look at the stillness. The story that I mentioned, why I came to this spot, Sprinkling Tarn, is my first ever wild camping trip that I did on my own. I came here in December, in winter. So it was supposed to get very windy the following day. So I came late in the day and pitched my tent and everything was fine and eating, and I was going to sleep. And then all of a sudden the wind started picking up like crazy, and the tent was warping and completely getting bent by the wind. This was my first proper wild camping experience at 600 meters above sea level, on my own in a remote area with no phone signal. My phone charger started failing as well, the power bank, because it was so cold. Long story short, at 10 p.m. I decided that I was going to come down. I didn't know if the tent would make it through the night, so I thought I'd be proactive and leave in the dark. So I came down the mountain, down the valley. I had about a 2-hour descent, and I pitched my tent in the valley, and it was blowing about 50 miles an hour in the valley. So you can imagine what it would have blown if I had stayed. So yeah, that was an interesting experience. It was raining like crazy. I got lost for about 15 minutes, which was quite scary actually. With the maps and stuff, I couldn't get onto the path, and with the dark and the rain, and it's everything looks the same, or all the rocks look the same, so that was an interesting experience. One experience that was awesome afterwards not so much during, but afterwards is one of my top experiences too. You know, it really hardens you and you learn a lot. So this is why we came here, because this is revenge. We are coming to claim back our honor, redo the adventure here with snow and tough conditions too. Anyway, guys, that's I think wrap up for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Morning, guys. Sleeping bag is absolutely awesome. The Rab Ascent 700, so toasty warm. I was 100% warm. Amazing. It's a down bag and it's really done its job. It's rated to comfort -2, so the temperature is -1.5. Looks like we are a bit weather bound here. The plan was to head southeast up over that mountain over there, but with this weather, I think we might need to re-strategize. I'm gonna sit back, have a coffee, conserve energy and heat in the tent, and wait for this to clear. It's so beautiful. Nice and cozy in the tent. The noise of the falling snow and building up on the tent is beautiful. Very peaceful. So I guess I can take advantage and take a nap maybe. I don't know. I'd like to camp if possible at Eastdale Tarn today, but you know, with the weather, I don't know how much progress I'm going to be able to make. So maybe Stickle Tarn could be the other option if we can't make it all the way to Eastdale. So I just requested a premium weather forecast just before coming here and losing signal. I took some screenshots of the weather so I'd have an idea, but it's always good to have an updated weather forecast before we make a move here so we can properly strategize. Just as I'm getting ready to go packing, we've got more of these guys. Ooh la la, hail. If we can't move, we might as well eat, guys. Get some calories in. Do lunch now. Almond butter, date and bagel special, as always. Bagel second course. Oh yes. Just when you think the the weather is easing, you're about to come out the tent. It just keeps coming. It just keeps coming. Mother Nature has no agenda, no calendar, no schedule. she does as she please. So adapt and overcome. And the best move right now is to wait, because going out there with this rain and undoing the camp with this freezing rain slash sleet is a recipe for hypothermia. So I want to make sure that when I come out, I have a good chance to unpack the inner tent. I don't want this inner tent to get wet. I don't mind the fly obviously getting wet, but and I pack them separately in dry bags. So if I want a dry, warm night tonight, I gotta plan accordingly and take my time and wait for my opportunity to arise. So it will come, I'm sure. And if not, we'll spend another day here, I guess. So let's see what happens. Vamos. Good job. Break. Really want to avoid sweating. Have to move super slowly, and you have to be quite aware of your exertion. Make sure you don't exert yourself too much. It's lovely out here, guys. It's beautiful. As adverse as it may seem, it's gorgeous. Down there, I don't know if you can see, guys, this sprinkling Tarn is where we camped, and now we continue southeast. These little markers are pretty cool. Rock piles, you know, don't know what they're called, but I imagine they're there to mark the way, so you don't get lost in conditions like this when it's all white out and you can't see the path. We are living, guys. Definitely feel alive right now. Wonderful. Still at it, guys. Got a little bit lost there and didn't trust my compass. Wanted to outsmart the compass and yep, I was wrong. So just rerouting now back to the path. No worries at all. It's all good. See you guys in a bit. That's the shelter, guys. That's the map of the shelter. Whoa! Whoa! Shelter. It's basically a cross, like an X of walls, so depending on where the wind's coming from, you can always find a side to block you from the wind. Just put my pack down there. I'm gonna have a drink, I'm gonna have a little biscuit, and we continue on. Okay, that's deep. Okay, that's deep too. That's deep too. Hoppa. Hoppa. That is the path, guys. I think that's the path. me is Uncle Tarn, and we were supposed to try and fish here, but obviously needless to say the conditions are not favorable for fly fishing right now, so we're gonna make this trip into a non-fishing trip, I guess. Still quite a lot of progress to do, and yeah, let's get it done so we don't lose momentum, and also we don't lose body heat, because when we stop it's quite easy to get a bit cold. So we have to go down this path over here, and you can see it down that way and up all the way on the other side. Whoop. Give you an idea, guys, this little indentation in the ground is a path. This tiny indentation right here, I don't know if you guys can even see it. We're stepping on it right now, and it's very difficult to navigate today. Oh, look at that. Got my feet completely soaked in the bog. The time, straight through it, straight through it. Oh, yeah. These are completely drenched. Oh boy. Oh dear. Guys, it's another abort mission, I'm afraid. We have to abort the route. I'll explain later. But the weather's just picked up. The wind is crazy. And too many factors. Too many factors to ignore. So we're going to take a safe come back. Heading to safety. That's our safety, guys, right there. Oh yeah, let's go. Basically I think I underestimated the map and the route and how challenging the route was. In fact, I got completely wet. I couldn't really find the path that I was supposed to go on. I looked at my options, I looked at the map, and I saw that the Cumbria way, which is what I'm on now, it's a main way. The Cumbria way was, about a kilometer where I was, so I knew that was a sure bet to find my way out. So I backtracked to meet Cumbria Way, and I took Cumbria Way all the way down here, down the mountain, and now I'm in the valley. My priority now is I gotta get dry. I gotta get dry and warm, and food and liquid, but it's all good. I feel pretty good. I'm happy. It got really cold there, guys. It got really cold there. I was completely wet. I was able to pitch the tent really quickly, rushing against the clouds that were coming. I changed my clothes and I got into a sleeping bag to regain some warmth. I'm just very grateful to have this little shelter right now, you know. Nothing better in the world than these noodles right now, honestly. I didn't want to stop as well. Normally I take breaks when I get tired, but I didn't want to get cold, so I didn't really take any breaks. A few takeaways though. Don't underestimate the mountains. Don't assume that just because an OS map shows a path that it will be clearly marked. May not be. And have an emergency backup plan, you know. I have the Garmin InReach, get out there, but have a backup plan. Who knows what could happen. And it's invaluable. How much is your life worth, you know? Also, one thing to consider when you're routing, planning a route on your computer, it's so easy to just like click, and then I'll go here, and then I'll do that, and then I'll go here. With one click, you just like assumed you're going to hike this mountain of 900 meters and then back down, and you know, with ease. So it's easy to overestimate how much you can cover. Cool, guys. You want some? That's when you know you're going crazy, when you start talking like that. Bye, guys. Oh, so comfortable, man. I love this sleeping bag. This sleeping bag, guys, it's awesome. Awesome. Yesterday it got to like -2. I slept with only my thermals. And so a lot of talk about that online, saying that when you sleep with less layers, you're heating your sleeping bag more effectively, and so actually keeps you warmer. And I tested it yesterday. I started the night, it was really cold, and instinctively I still had my down jacket and my fleece, and I decided to test it, and I took off my first I took off my down jacket, and then I took off my fleece, and I was warmer. I was literally warmer like that than with the layer. So next time you're camping, try it out, guys. Layer down when you sleep, and you might find yourself that you're warmer. Weird, I know. Needless to say, it is pissing down, guys. Oh, it's hailing like mad. That's what it is, it's hailing. Check this out, guys. Hailstorm. Well, I think that's it for me for today, guys. And if you like this video, please hit the like. If you like this video, please hit the like button. That really helps the channel. And thank you for watching, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning. Good night. Good morning, guys. It's a very good night's sleep, actually. Very cozy. Slept solid from about 10 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. I want to get out of the bag though. It's so cozy. So cozy and warm. Okay, let's go. Fine. Okay, I'm going. Calm down. Sheesh, man. Get off me. Get off me. Ugh, get off me. How we look outside, guys. No, now the worst part, guys. Wet shoes and socks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a cold one. I have to preserve my last warm socks. And there's no point putting warm socks into wet shoes. It's a sign of a good trip when your shoes get wet. I think. At least for me. Yes! Let's do this! Let's do this, guys! Let's do this! Excitement! Excitement! Mountain excitement! Yes! What a place! Wow! Thank you for watching, guys, as always. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video. And I will see you on the next adventure. Bye! Woo! Woohoo! As I leave the mountains behind, I go with a deep feeling of accomplishment and positivity. I feel the stresses and preoccupations of daily life have evaporated. My mind is clear and calm, and my energy has been restored. I've been reset back to factory settings, and my mind and body are now in sync once again. What better way to feel your own vulnerability and insignificance in the world than exposing yourself to the unthrottled force of nature? Revealing your deep weaknesses along the way, she has the power to remind you that you are just flesh and bones. She's unforgiving, raw and beautiful, all at once. I can't wait to get out there again. Thank you for watching.